Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do, for now. Even the dead rise to challenge me here. It's to be a cage fight, then. I can live with that. Skill beats size every time. We stand at death's door. Ladies first, fair Mervale. I almost feel sorry for these doomed sea dogs. It's not every day that I get to duel with a legend. Thank you, Fairgraves. Well fought, Oak. A shame we have only the trees for audience. A pity your mind wasn't as swift as your blades, bridge rat. It's hard to cast a spell with a blade in your throat, isn't it, witch? A place of soiled dreams. I'll have to tread carefully here. Well, this can't be good. A duel like no other. I think I'm starting to like this rake last. I favor a fair fight. I doubt I'll get one in this place. It seems there's glory in the old empire yet. Piety's home away from home. Let's see if the sick witch is in. Dying in battle. The only honorable thing you've ever done, Gravicius. Sorry, beautiful, but someone had to put a stop to all this ugliness. Climb the tower, kill the Mad King. Just like the stories my mum used to read to me. Whew. A just death to address an unjust exile. I think we're even now, High Templar. I think this will come in handy at some point. Need to be a little more deft to use this. That hit the spot. Can't quite get my head around this one. I believe in traveling light. A worthy opponent! You die rather well! Didn't even break a sweat! Practice makes perfect! I do love the stink of victory! My spirit is spent. I can't do this just yet. I'll need to build up some muscle for this one. There'll be time for that soon enough. It's nice not to be dead yet. It seems this new arena suits me. Couldn't ask for a better training ground than Rake last. Ha! My fans in Oriath will barely recognize me. I'm starting to think there's more to life than prize or perish. I believe I could give the great Duresso a run for his money now. I think it's time to shed the dream of home. It's a little tight around the collar. A stroll along a picturesque canal, some time in the mountains. What could be more relaxing? Now, this is grim. It seemed to me, Vol, that I just did you a favor. There's nothing like making a ground-shaking entrance. Actually, I'm really not sure I like the sound of that. Always happy to help a damsel in distress. And buried under tons of rock? Not a good way to end this tale of mine. Damn me, it's good to be back in the arena. Your glory will be remembered in song forever, Duresso. I promise you that. I once heard Akadoi mention their Island of the Dead. Perhaps this is it. Just be happy that you got a warrior's death, Kaum. I'm inside it. The beast itself. This thing gets more twisted with every step I take. Take comfort, Maligaro. An artist's work is always worth more when he's dead. Flattery will get you nowhere with me, milady. I didn't catch a word of what you said, Doedri. That's probably a good thing. Oh, well, far be it from me to deny a lady's final wish. It's a strange feeling when the fighting is done. I've won. The nightmare is ended. This is not exactly how I pictured my triumphant return to Oriath. It feels good to have an audience again. Daring dark and dingy spaces. For science. Not my proudest trophy. I see the ugliness of Oriath has finally reached the surface. I should think of something flashy to say to the judges that exiled me. Before I kill them. Time to take my grievance right to the top. This is new. They saved me the trouble of burning this place down. I wanted to raise the place, but This is just excessive. Whatever happened to a good old-fashioned graveyard? This feels like power. Now seems a good time to question my life decisions. Is this what losing a fight feels like? Ugh. I've never been one for history class. Back to where it all began. Time for an encore. Saving the fair maiden seems right up my alley. That was the Tukohama? Best not mention this to the Karui. There's a lady in a tower, but this is no fairy tale. They're gonna combine? Always a pleasure, milady. Ah, and now I stink of goat. I will never get the smell out of my clothes. Seems the Asmiri have lost their home to bandits. Far be it from me to disbelieve a fair lady, but this sounds fishy. I've never dueled a king before. First time for everything. I'm sorry, Lady Nessa, but there was nothing I could do for you. Touching this makes me feel quite strange. Where am I? That's two for me, artist, but who's counting? I wonder if this means Helen is available. Ah, best leave that be. I was never one for eulogies. And I'm still not. This Arakali sounds like my kind of woman. There's no joy in slaying a mother. Just a hollow victory. Okay, so she's a cat. This goddess of lust better be worth it. That's Arakali? If that was the goddess of lust, then I'm considering an oath of celibacy. Oh, it smells just like the Theopolis dueling pits. It's hard to look good when I'm always braving sewers. After that, I need a bath. The things we do for love. Honorable deaths. My gift to you, gemlings. I've never been scared of mirrors, after all. I'm in them. The blood is washed away, but I will never forget what you became, Veneer. A shame. I would have enjoyed further sparring matches with those two. Well, that's one way to end a marriage. It's hard to be proud of this one. Your own daughter. Oh, Trathis, how I miss your opium dens. Here I go again. With luck, that was the last time I'll have to sully myself with those three. It's time to end this. I'm getting really tired of grudge matches. I don't suppose there's time to convince innocents to put some clothes on for this battle. Now seems a good time to question my life decisions. Again. Now this is how I pictured my triumphant return to Oriath. Like stepping into a dream. I'm sorry, Kirak. Your brother was mad. A pity, milady. I adored your wings. A man makes his own fate, Al. Warlord, what's the point of all this combat if there's no one around to see it? I'm truly sorry. It had to be done. I wonder if this means Zana's available. Ah, best leave that one alone. The domineering floating woman is a hatchling. Well, this is awkward. An audience of one is still an audience, I suppose. Milady bids you farewell, Exarch. This is her kingdom. How did you like that victory, my lady? You won't be eating any worlds today, fiend. Damn, I'm good. Painful memories are the ones that teach us, Venarius. Remember that. I have a feeling I'll see Oriath again. One day.